What is up, fellas? Welcome back to the channel for your Monday Night Football breakdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. We have another free pick for you guys that we are going to be rolling out. Along with that, guys, the free picks have been flying all over the place. We have some free picks posts on our Twitter, which is @RealStatBets. Some free picks over on the YouTube. As always, we're going to have free picks Monday, Wednesday, and Friday posted for you guys. Free picks in our premium Discord as well. So there's tons of free picks being posted around, guys. Take advantage. Go sign up for everything you can. And use the code YouTube25 for 25% off of any package on the WAP.com website. That includes our NFL package, which is 6 months of football and a $1,000 funded sports betting account. So it's a really good way to start off your NFL betting season. No better way than that, especially with the YouTube discount code YouTube25 for 25% off. Along with that, guys, we've also created a new Instagram and a new TikTok account, which is SB Breakdowns, where we're giving out even more free picks over there. And we have not lost since we started that account. We are 4-0 over there. So if you guys want even more free picks, if you guys want even more, go over there to the Instagram and the TikTok SB Breakdowns and get you guys some more free winners. But we'll get into your free pick today between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. This is the Monday Night Football game. As you can tell, my face is not on the screen. We've had some technical difficulties with the camera. It's pretty off and on with the camera, but we're going to do a little voiceover style this time around, and we are rocking with the And we are rocking with the Atlanta Falcons +6. Atlanta Falcons +6. It should be a good matchup. We'll get into actually why we like the Falcons here, guys. We're going to go over to our write-up for the Falcons. So, as you guys can see, they have a new offensive coordinator, Zach Robinson. He looked a little lackadaisical. He looked a little out of his comfort zone last week, but he is going to make some adjustments this week. Falcons saw some success last week on their downs, but they threw the shotgun and ran pretty much all of their plays out of the pistol. That they need to switch things up is basically the bottom line here for Atlanta. They had a -3 turnover margin, which was pretty much their killer. Kirk Cousins overall is not a turnover guy, so this -3 turnover margin, I'm expecting this to improve and them to see some positive regression as well. Also, the Falcons offense to take a completely different strategy is kind of what I'm seeing in this game because they need to get Bijan Robinson more incorporated. They're going up against a completely different style of team in the Philadelphia Eagles. So I think the Falcons could run. Some more plays out of I formation, get Bijan Robinson more incorporated, and ultimately chew clock against this Eagles team. Now, the Falcons' defense wasn't great. They only gave up 6 field goals last week to the Steelers' offense. As you can see, these drives that they gave up, 10 plays, 31 yards, 10 plays, 18 yards, 4 plays, 45 yards, 9 plays, 24 yards, 5 plays, 46 yards, and 7 plays, 11 yards. So their defense was clicking as a unit, which is a really, really good sign. Grady Jarrett was playing very well. Bud Dupree was playing very well. Their run defense looked good, and they have definitely made some improvements to their cornerback and safety play from last year. But once again, the Falcons just need to find their groove, and their offensive coordinator just needs to get adjusted to the new scheme. Also, week 2 is just a huge week for over-exaggeration from week 1. We've already seen a ton of these big underdogs be winning outright, and that is because the market overcorrects just a little bit too much to account for new public bettors. So, underdogs who have failed to cover by 7 or more points in week 1 have gone 58-40, 59%. Since 2003, underdogs of less than a touchdown in week 2 have cashed at a 57% rate. That is good. 50-4 following a loss, and that percentage rises to 65.9%, 27-14-3 against the spread when those teams lose in week 1 as favorites. Also, we're seeing some injury problems on the Eagles side of the ball, and that will be A.J. Brown. He is dealing with some injuries, and I think that will be more of an impact in this specific game just because the Falcons don't have unlimited cornerbacks that can play at a high level. So without A.J. Brown out there on the field, Atlanta's secondary is going to fare far better in this matchup. And then a few other things, guys. As we can see, Atlanta Falcons have actually receded. Their number has receded. They opened at +6.5. They have now dropped to +5.5. You can still get them at that +6 book. It's also important to side with the line movement and make sure that you are getting the best line before the market has reached complete accuracy. And last but not least, guys, just some injuries to be aware of here is Eagles, A.J. Brown. He is questionable with the hamstring. And the Falcons, Nate Landman and fullback Robert Burns have been declared out. However, this is going to have less of an impact stylistically and matchup-wise for the Falcons to be able to succeed on offense and to be able to stop the run on defense. Sure, Nate Landman, Robert Burns, good players, but they're not going to have as much of an impact as A.J. Brown will. So even with this line receding, this is another positive market sign. And ultimately, guys, this is why we are rocking with the Atlanta Falcons +6.5. We will see you in the next one, and best luck as always.